And it's Mama Tempest, and today we're going to make some apple flavored baked goods. I went last week to apple picking with my son and my parents and my partner, and every year I go, I end up with a whole bag of apples that goes bad on my counter, and I spent $700 for a bag of apples that go bad. So this year, I've decided to try and make some tasty toddler treats, but honestly, they can be for anybody. And I am going to try to do a no sugar, low sugar option. I put no sugar in quotations because I'm gonna be using monk fruit extract for the first time. And it technically is a plant-based sweetener rather than sugar. So we're gonna be using that in all of the baked goods. We're gonna see how it tastes. It's my first time using it, so I'm not entirely sure if it'll be good, but we're gonna try it and we're gonna see if my son likes it, my partner likes it, and hopefully if it goes well, then I will continue to use it. So today we're gonna be making applesauce, Apple Oat Bars, and a cinnamon apple muffin. And hopefully those are all really good options. My toddler loves applesauce, that'll be really good, and I love muffins, and my partner will absolutely love an oat bar as well as my toddler. So hopefully it's good for the whole family and easy to make, so we will see. For all the recipes, we are going to need apples, and we're gonna need about 10 total. So I am going to chop and dice them. They all are required to be chopped and diced. And the applesauce that we are making is actually peeled as well. So I'm gonna be peeling 4 of them as well. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of B-roll from our apple picking journey this past weekend, and kind of talk you through a little bit of what I'm doing. But funny side note is I'm about 5'1", and in order to get this angle that we're currently in, my tripod is set up to almost 6 feet in order for you to be able to see the apples and the bowl. I just thought that was funny. But anyway, so this past weekend we went apple picking. It's called Lynn's Fruit Farm. I'm in Ohio, and my dad went, my mom went. She was very excited to go because she had never been apple picking before, which is really surprising. So we went to go apple picking, and it was almost 90 degrees, which does not scream fall, unfortunately, but with climate change, everything is changing, and in order to get the apples, apparently you have to go when it's hot now. And so all of the kiddos are out, but everybody is, not always super excited because it's hot, and you really apple picking, you want to be in like a flannel, and we were all in short sleeves and dresses to break up the heat. So my dad went with us as well, and I'm going to give you a little view into him helping me make some content.
Come apple picking with us. Here, Abel.
He's stupid. And he's hilarious, so thanks Dad for helping me make some content. And yeah, it was really fun. My son really enjoyed it. He immediately ate some of the apples the entire time, was trying to pick more apples to eat, and we got some really cute pictures, which is nice. So yeah, that's how it was. All right, for the applesauce, we are going to do water, and I have the monk fruit already in its 1/4 cup, and we are going to do 4 apples. So that's about 4 cups of apples that are diced. And I'm gonna just put them all into a pot, and we're gonna put it on medium heat for about 20 minutes. And then after that, we're gonna mash it up. So it should be pretty easy. We also have some cinnamon. Okay, and then now that the apples are done cooking, we're gonna go ahead and mash them. Make our applesauce. And here's the applesauce. It's a little chunky, but applesauce nonetheless. Okay, next we're gonna do the cinnamon apple muffins. We are going to start with 2 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, baking powder, and 1 tablespoon of salt. Right, and then we're gonna do the butter, which I already put in here, and add in the sugar, which is gonna be the monk fruit that I talked about. And we're just gonna stir it up for a little bit. We're gonna add in 2 eggs. All right, I decided to put it into my food processor. Okay, now we're gonna put it into the flour mixture. And stir that all around. And add in some milk. Okay, and now I'm going to put them in a muffin tin. About 3/4 full. I'm actually gonna scoop it with an ice cream scooper. Okay, we're actually gonna cut this recipe in a 4th because I ran out of oats and I thought I had more than I did, but that's okay. So we're gonna do oats, and this is for our Apple Oat Bars. So we're gonna do oats, we're gonna do the flour, baking powder, monk fruits. It's a pinch of salt, so I'm just gonna do a little bit. And we're gonna stir in the apples. It's about a cup of apples. Okay, we're gonna have 2 eggs. Melted butter. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of honey, a little bit of milk, then a little bit of vanilla. We're just gonna stir that all together. Okay, and then we're just gonna mix it together. Gonna put it in a dish. I lined it with parchment paper. That's all of our recipes. It took me probably about 2 hours to get them all done. The rest are still cooking, and once those are done cooking, I'll go and get some pictures and video and put those up as well. But thanks for joining me today, and if you have any suggestions on what you would do with your apples, please put it in the comments and like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a good day.